Good evening. My name is Abby. I'm the youth director here. I know pretty much every face in the room, but please do not quiz me on your names. I apologize. I'm very slow to learn names. Mine is a little bit different. Katie asked me to share some about the youth here in First Pres. I believe that I have felt God working most of my life through connection and conversations. And I met with one of my friends this summer who Meredith happens to be good friends with. And we were talking about my absence from youth ministry and how that was going. And I said, I miss it. It's not going. And he said, well, boy, do I have something for you. Here we are. So I'm grateful for that connection and that brought me to First Presbyterian to get to know you guys and to get to know all of these amazing young people. It's very hard for me to think that we are already at the end of the first semester. When I arrived in August, I had no idea what was in store or how much joy was waiting ahead. The youth that you guys have here have an energy and a drive and a depth about them that makes being their youth pastor not only a gift, but a privilege. In so many ways, it feels like I've been here longer than just August because of the pace, the welcome, the love, the laughter, the jokes, the shaming when I say something that I shouldn't say that's not funny anymore because I'm old, made me feel like I was at home almost instantly. And as you've seen behind me, there's a tapestry of pictures of these past few months, snapshots of moments that only tell a part of the story that happens in the youth room on Sunday mornings and Sunday night or Wednesday nights. Again, we hit the ground running in August with the Pittenger's annual back to school kickoff camp out. Is that right? At the lake, where I was told s'mores, laughter, and very little sleep set the tone for our year. And from there, we moved straight into youth group and Sunday school and rally day and sticker nights and movie afternoons and pumpkin carving and cake decorating and Christmas parties and trunk or treating and pizza eating and youth-led worship and Barnabas and Youthsgiving and middle school retreat. Shout out to Meredith for taking the middle schoolers to that and so much more in between. But it's fun. But as fun and memorable as all of that has been, the pictures do not fully capture the real heart of this group. The energy. Oh, the energy that they have. I wish I could bottle it up. Luke is shaking his head because he's with me most Wednesday nights. The intention. Their wit, their humor, their support, and the genuine love they have for one another. This church family, this family of faith has placed such a clear, intentional focus on its young people. And that clearly shines through in how these youth show up, how they care for one another. And let me tell you, how much they genuinely love being together, no matter what they are doing. Most nights, the youth room is filled with the boundless, joyful, chaotic laughter, ping pongs flying across the room, foam basketballs soaring through the air, karaoke machines blaring, 6, 7 being said every time I say turn to verse 6 or 7. But the intention, the way they show up, and the way they love. It's seen when we go around and do what we call low and highs, where we share something that might have been bad that week or not so joyful. We always end on a high note where they share something that's going good. Some weeks it's their favorite football team won, and some weeks it is something that we get a real glimpse into their world. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's pressures about school, how hard the world is, relationships that matter deeply, moments of joy, moments of longing, those moments of when God feels very close, and those moments of when God feels very far away. And in those moments, it amazes me every single time how they hold space, whether through humor or through a slap on the back, or after we ended our formal time together, they check in with one another. They remind each other that they are not alone and that they have people on this faith journey with them. So you see, this fall hasn't been all just fun. It's been deeply formational. I've seen these young people not only grow in their faith and their willingness to share what's on their hearts and on their minds, but also in the way they show up for one another, through the ways they have invited other friends to come and to be a part of our group. Max had been bringing 2 of his friends, and one of them stopped me one night and said, I've never felt comfortable or welcome at church until I came here. That's a testament to not only the young people, but to you and others who support young people here at First Presbyterian. They celebrate together. They pray together. They ask honest questions together. And they practice what being a community is in the most genuine sense of that word. And I want you to hear this clearly. That doesn't happen by accident. It happens because of intentionality. It happens because this congregation, this family of faith, has built that foundation of support, love, and intentional investment in its children. It's trickled into its youth, into adults, and so on and so forth. These young people feel it, they trust it, and they know that they have a wide range of people supporting them, loving for them, and cheering them on. And because of that, friends, they are thriving. They're loud, but they are thriving. As I've been thinking about this spring semester and all of the fun, informational things that are to come, I cannot wait to see what God will continue to do with this group. If these first few months are any indication, we are only just getting started. They are only going to get louder, both in their faith, in their words, in their energy, and all the heart that they bring. My heart, as this fall semester ends, is full of gratitude for the youth, for the volunteers, for the staff, for the parents, but mostly for the young people, for showing up and investing in the ones around them and in each other. And I'm so grateful for all the prayers and encouragement that champion these young people through the Barnabas programs, or the Barnabas program, both present and past, because they talk about it often. And they are so excited this year to know the faces behind the notes of encouragement. So I want y'all to hear that. I've heard nothing but good things about that. They are a gift to the church, and especially to this church. And it is an honor, a great honor, to get to walk beside them. So thank you for all that you do, the ways that you show up for them, the ways that you love them, and allowing me to have a front row seat to their lives. Thank y'all.